What's up guys, how's it going? So, a couple years ago I filmed a video with my friends from Minnesota and it was one of the most insane trick shot battles ever, and I just realized that I never edited it and I never put it on my channel. So today I'll be talking about the video that they posted on their channel. I'll be reacting to it and talking about the backstory behind all of it, so I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get into it. So we used to always start our videos out like this. We'd do like California and then we'd show a shot of me shooting it in, and if they were coming to visit me, we'd put Minnesota and they'd have a shot of them in their home place, and then we would show the other people where they're from. So yeah, and then there was always a suitcase shot. So, you know, they throw it over into their suitcase in their trunk. Pretty good intro idea. Pick up their frisbees, walk over, and close the suitcase. Gotta cover the license plate. Good thing that they did that. So I'll probably take the music out of this video for copyright reasons, but this part's cool. They like turn up the volume and the sound gets louder. Gotta turn it down though. It's a little too loud for me. Always gotta show the plane clips. Always show the plane clips. And here we go. This was probably my favorite video because of this intro was awesome. So here I am, I put on my shoes, grab my basketball, get in my car. We filmed some B-roll. They were all about the B-roll. So, dribbling the ball, I'm hooping. Oh, pull up, splash. Oh, bad dribble move. Perfect. That timing was perfect. I turned around perfectly. Yeah, this video is awesome. This is like bringing back so many memories. That was actually kind of hard because of the carpet. It's low-key hard to skip off carpet, but that shot's fun. So this was filmed at my church, and my mom had like a key, so we used her key to get in. So these shots are a little bit easier, but they're always fun. Usually the easier shots are a lot more fun because they're a lot less frustrating. Yeah, I've made that shot like a million times in that church. Oh, this day was weird. It was like this was probably like 6:30 a.m. these shots. It was so windy and foggy. Like you can see how much the wind is like throwing the frisbee around. But this shot was crazy. I think he made it like relatively quick. Just absolutely splashed it in the chains. This one took me a while. I remember probably like 2 hours or so, but eventually I made it. Maybe 3 hours, probably 2, but it was really frustrating, especially because the wind. When it's windy, it's so hard to make shots because it's throwing the disc around everywhere. But yeah, that was a fun shot. Even though it was frustrating, it was still fun. And we always put a couple easy shots in there. I mean, wall rights look cool. Like this looks dope. It was just pretty easy. And I remember mine didn't really, I was out of frame. I remember like we came back and watched that and I was like so annoyed I was out of frame. And my shot didn't really wall right either, just kind of bounced, but whatever, it's fine. This shot was fun. That frisbee, it made both of the shots. That like green shark frisbee was such a crappy disc and it made like every shot. Splash. I absolutely splashed that. Cash. Love when it swishes. It's like the best thing ever. Also, they did like a great job editing this, like putting it into sections. Like all the shots from here are like gonna be playing now. This was nuts. This was literally insane. So he made that. We were only trying to make one, obviously. And my man Dylan makes 2 in a row. That's nuts. Second one bounced off the pole and went in. It's literally insane. And that was definitely the first round of trying. Like, I think we just brought up a couple frisbees just to test, and he made 2 in a row, which was nuts. And then I made it I think 6th try or something. Like, I made it quickly after he made his. Like, I think both of the frisbees were still in. I can't remember actually. We'll see in this angle. Yeah, both of his frisbees are in. So we made all 3 of those within like a minute or 2 of each other, which was nuts. This shot is one of my favorites. I love this shot. I love when it goes straight in like that. Bang, let's go. It was so hype. This was like one of the last backhands I did. I mean, the videos aren't in order, but my back started hurting on this shot really bad. Like, I blew out my lower back. And so this is probably like the last backhand I threw in this whole entire trip. So any of the backhands you see after this was filmed before that shot. And this one's nuts. That's nuts. Straight in. Nothing but chains. Absolutely nothing but chains. This video is insane. Like, I don't know how we made this many shots in like 4 or 5 days. They were here for, well, not here, but they were in California for like 4 days. I have no words to describe how, I don't know how we made that many shots in 4 days, and all of them were like unreal. But yeah, anyway, you'll see. So like my back was hurting, so I didn't try this shot, so we used like an old clip. Like, I made this in 2017, I believe. Anyway, it was like about a year or so before they even came. But yeah, my back was hurting so bad, I was like, I can't. Like, I tried a couple and it just like, it hurt so bad. And usually I'm like the type to like play through pain, but that was like, I don't know what was up. Like, I couldn't like sit, I couldn't do anything. You can tell by the quality that this is like filmed later than the other one. But yeah, this shot was really hype. I think this took a little bit of time, so when we made it, we were so hype. It kind of had an interesting bounce too. I was like so scared it was gonna bounce out, but it just like dropped right in. Such a clutch shot. We were here like all day, which is really tiring. Like, I don't think people understand how tiring frisbee is when you're doing it all day. This shot, oh my gosh, this was like the best at its time. Like, there were debates about it, but this was like the shot at the time. It was 150 yards. And I don't think anyone had made a shot over like 130. People have made ones farther now, but 2 years ago, this was like insane. Didn't even have to use the net. It just bounced 2 little skips and hit the cone. And I was so annoyed my back was hurting because I wanted to try this shot so bad. Like I wanted to make it too, but my back was, I tried like 2 attempts and I couldn't go. I was like, dang, like I can't. Like, there was no way I was going to be able to. But I was super thrilled Danny made it because that was nuts. Nice little drone footage here. There's my house. My old home. My childhood home. It's my favorite disc, Old Glory. That shot was fun. He made it with Old Glory too, which was crazy. We made it with the same disc. Yeah, these shots were fun. Like, backyard shots are so fun. And that shot's like easy, but it looks cool. Like, those are the type of shots I love. Like, they look so they look really cool, but they're pretty easy to make. Like, it just takes a little bit of skill, but once you have that skill, they're pretty easy to make. This was a fun shot too. It's kind of hard because you can't use backboard. I mean, I guess you could, but it would be really hard to bank that in. It's a tough angle. Splash, both cashed it. Man, I miss doing this. Like, this was so fun. Bank that in. He kind of went more with like a blade, but he cashed it. And there's the beat drop. You probably can't hear the beat drop because I'll probably change the music. I can't remember whose idea this was, but it was kind of a funny, it might have been mine, maybe Dylan's. We're like, what if we dunk the ball while we throw it? And like, I might be making this up, but for some reason I feel like someone like made the shot and missed the basketball. But maybe that didn't happen, but I feel like it did for some reason. This shot was hard, but I think they didn't have the angle, so we only included these angles, so we kind of like brushed through that shot, but that was like a good shot. This was not planned. We weren't like trying. I think Danny just made this like first try. He just stood up on the ladder, chucked it behind his back, and it went in. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta make it too. Here's another one of the shots they wanted to like recreate of mine, because this is like one of my signature. Here it is. I made this in late 2015 or early 2016. That's one of my favorite shots ever. Here's another one they wanted to recreate, the over the house shots. I mean, these are hard shots, but they're so fun. Just because of the angle of the backboard, you gotta like, you kind of have to swish it. For some reason this took so long. I don't know why. Like, he was getting so, like, Danny was getting so close. Oh, you can tell by his reaction, he's like, geez, finally. Like, it's not like he's really good. It was just like, they weren't going in. They were just like hitting like the edge and bouncing off over and over and over and over again. And it started to get windy. So yeah, I'm throwing a backhand here, so you can tell that this was filmed before all the other ones. This was, I think this was this, technically it was the second day. There's the mountain. A little foreshadowing. We'll go up there later in the video. Oh yeah, we were like, it was the second day, but it was like the first full day, and we had done shots all day, and we were still like, we want to do more shots. So I was like, I think this one place has lights. So we pulled up to this place, and there was a softball game going on, but we kind of were like, it was like, sometimes there's like a field this way and a field on the other side. So there's a softball game going on the other side, and we're like, there's no way someone's gonna hit it like all the way to the other side, and luckily they didn't. So, and no one kicked us out. That was another thing. We were like a little bit scared someone's gonna be like, there's a game going on, you guys can't be here. But we were fine. This was a good shot, honestly. I think we both made it pretty quickly, and it looks way harder than it ended up being. Like, I feel like if I did that again, that would like take longer for some reason. Like, I don't know how we both made it quickly. So this is like right when I picked him up from the airport, we went here. So this was technically the first day, but it was like 5 or 6 p.m. So we only had a couple hours. And there was actually a shot we were trying that we didn't make because we only had like 30 minutes before it got dark. And we wanted to get this drone footage. This drone footage is so nice. I love this drone footage. This is one of my favorite shots of all time. Like, one of my favorites ever. I love this shot. It was like, throwing hammers hurt my arm, but I was like, I'm going to make this. Like, and my mom was actually filming this. She always wants to be included, and I was like, go for it. Like, we'd love for you to film, and it turned out great. Shot just was like, this was like one of their dream shots. They're like, we want to make this so bad. So to get this, like, we both to make it on the first day was like such a dub. They both turned out amazing. Got 3 angles, super nice sky. It's just so nice. I should have gone like to the beach more. Like, now that I don't live in California, I'm realizing like, wait, I didn't go to the beach very often. Here's my cracked window. Rip. I remember being so tired driving up there, but like, you gotta pay attention because this is a sketchy drive. And here's a nice little drone edit coming through. So this mountain, it like sometimes snows on, and it like never snows in the area from California that I'm from, but it like sometimes snows on this mountain. Obviously not, because this was filmed in the summer, and it didn't snow during the summer, but like in the winter it sometimes snows here. So I've been up here a couple times. So they wanted to do something like a little more like than just trick shots. So I was like, you guys can come up here and look at the view. This is during like all those wildfires. Like, you can tell the sky is like super smoky. It smelled like fire. And then I remember I was like, let's just make this shot real quick. A fun little shot off the, I don't even think they ended up doing this shot, did they? I don't think they did. I could be wrong. Yeah, they didn't try it for some reason. And here's like the best shot, like maybe the best shot of the video. 130. This was nuts. This was like the 6th try of the day. I'm not even kidding. Cash. I mean, you'll see like 20 frisbees on the ground, so we probably each tried like 10. So it was like the 10th try of the day. But if you look closely, I think, does it show a replay? Yeah, look, it hits the tree. It like taps the tree branch just a little bit and ended up going straight in. Like, and the funny thing is, I've been trying the shot for years. They pull up and I make it within like 10 tries. Absolutely nuts. Like, seriously insane. Like, I have no idea how I did that. But yeah, I think that's the end of the video. Just a little bit of drone shots before it ends. Yep. So that's the video. So yeah, that's the video. If you guys want more stuff like that, of me reacting to videos like that, some of my old shots or whatever, comment down below, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.